Hey guys, so I'm back with another pregnancy vlog. I'm sorry that I haven't put anything up between my last one and this one. If you guys follow me on other social media, you know that I've had some complications here, which I will go into in another video, but I haven't been able to do much. I've been basically on bed rest. So, with that being said, I will do my absolute best to get as many videos up as normal, but I wanted to make sure that I got this one up on a Wednesday because I promised you guys pregnancy vlogs every Wednesday, and I want to make sure I deliver on that. So I wanted to give you a little update. That is why I hadn't posted anything. I'm feeling okay today, just very, very, very tired. Today's video, as you can already tell from the title, is going to be the pregnancy vlog from weeks 13 through 16. This is probably going to be one of the least exciting pregnancy vlogs I do, just because these were some pretty easy weeks for me, thankfully. So the first thing is, this is when my morning sickness started to kind of trail off. Like, it wasn't literally every single day constantly, so that was good. It kind of was hit or miss. Some days I wouldn't feel so hot, the other days I'd be okay. It was starting to go away, and so even though it was still there, it was just like good to go for me. I was like, whatever, I could care less. So that was when it kind of started to go down, was between weeks 13 through 16. I honestly can't remember exactly when it was that it started to kind of trail off. I started to have more energy these few weeks too, which was really awesome, because just from being so sick and, you know, just everything going on, other things, you know, the aches and pains and normal things of pregnancy, I actually started to feel pretty good through weeks 13 through 16, which was, again, another plus in my book. By this time, I still didn't have any cravings, which is cool, I guess. I know, like, tons of moms have, like, crazy cravings, but I really haven't had anything too crazy or over the top. I mean, nothing more than normal. Like, I would think, okay, yeah, some mac and cheese sounds good, but it wasn't some like crazy beast like, oh my gosh, I have to go get mac and cheese right now. If I don't, I'm gonna just like freak out. Like, it was just kind of like, huh, that sounds good. If I get it, cool. If not, whatever. And then I'd usually just kind of forget about it. So that was just kind of an example. Like, random things would pop into my head and be like, yeah, that sounds pretty good, but it was never anything like I have to have this right this second or I'm going to literally have a meltdown. The same food aversions, even till now, I still have the same food aversions. I am 23 weeks right now currently, and so I'm trying to catch you guys up still. I can't decide still how I'm going to do this. I think maybe if I am feeling up to it, I'm going to do 2 vlogs a week to kind of catch you up, but I've only got like 2 or 3 before like where I am currently. So I don't know, it should be fine. It shouldn't be too hard to catch up, but by this point I still have the same food aversions. Even still now at 23 weeks, I still feel pretty sick when I eat the things that I mentioned in my previous video. So if you haven't seen my previous pregnancy vlog, I'll obviously link that down below, and then it is on my channel. I created a whole playlist for my pregnancy vlogs, so you can kind of go through and navigate yourself through what weeks you would like to watch. Just know that I have that going on my channel now, so it's easier for you guys to find these videos if you're interested. Something that I didn't mention in my last video was that I was prescribed to Zofran, whatever it is, between, let's see, I think it was 8 to 10 weeks. I can't remember exactly when that happened either, but I did start taking that just because of the morning sickness. Basically, it's like the best nausea medicine they can give you. That's a medicine that they also give to patients going through chemotherapy, and it just really helps with the nausea. It kind of took the edge off, but it didn't help as much as I had anticipated it would, so that was kind of a bummer. The other thing I was going to say really fast, sorry, I'm kind of like scatterbrained all over the place. If I miss anything in these videos, I'm always going to have details down below of anything that I missed for the week, so make sure you check the description box, because my last video I missed a few things, and so I updated and wrote some things down in the description box that happened during the first trimester that I forgot to mention in the video. So I will have that all in the description box down below for you guys, just in case there was something I missed or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I started taking Zofran. Probably the only like issue I had, I guess, during this time was that medicine caused extreme constipation. Like, oh my gosh, it was disgusting. It was horrible. It was like I would sit there for like, I felt like an hour and just nothing would happen. It was so uncomfortable. It made my stomach feel so bloated, because like, I know this is going to be disgusting and TMI, sorry. I mean, most of the stuff that happens during pregnancy is my intestines were just like full. I just could not pass things, I guess. I don't know. It was 100% the medicine, because I would not take it for a few days. I would obviously get sick, but I would be able to go to the bathroom, and then whenever I would get back onto that, it was like rock hard. Like, I can't even explain to you how uncomfortable that made me. It was kind of a catch-22. I mean, it helped with my nausea, but it really came with a bunch of other problems. It definitely was still worth it to me because I would rather not like throw up than, you know, just being constipated. Even though it was not just a little bit constipated, it was pretty severe. It definitely did help as far as throwing up, so that was able to keep me more hydrated. I wasn't like losing all of my fluids, like, you know, just from throwing up. Sorry for that TMI and disgusting, you know, bathroom talk, but, you know, that's just kind of what happens. By this point in time, I still was not showing, and this is something I wanted to talk about really quickly. A lot of you guys asked me in my previous pregnancy video in the announcement why I didn't show my stomach. It's not that I'm like hiding anything. I just literally wasn't showing during this time, and then it really would not make sense for me to show my stomach now since I'm not caught up with you guys. If you want to see belly pictures, follow my Instagram. I have belly pictures on my Instagram, but I'm just going to be showing according to where I am during these weeks. Otherwise that would make absolutely no sense whatsoever. Weeks 13 through 16 I still was not showing. Like I said in my previous video, it wasn't about until 18 to 19 weeks that I was showing. So when I put that pregnancy vlog up, I will have pictures of what my tummy looked like at that point. So I just kind of wanted to address that. If you guys are like dying to see belly pictures, just follow me on Instagram. So whenever I get caught up to that point, you can expect like at the end of the video, I'll show you my belly and like updates and stuff like that. Just kind of wanted to address that really quickly because I've gotten tons and tons of questions. But yeah, so that's where I was at as far as showing, which was basically nothing. I was like looking up online. I'm sure like tons of people do this, but I was like, why am I not showing yet? I was like, I feel like everybody has these cute bumps and I'm not showing, and I was so upset because I was like, you know, really wanting to embrace this and wear cute clothes and like, you know, have my bump show, and I was like, okay. As far as my chest growth, that continued. You know, it's just, it really like ballooned up, so my boobs kept on growing. I feel like they're still even now getting even bigger. I just, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do. It's like really starting to hurt my back. I feel so bad for people who naturally have, well, I don't feel bad for them, but I feel bad for their backs, for people who have really just naturally large chests, because I really understand fully the back pain now. Like I said in my previous video, I was about a C cup before I started, so just pretty average. But now that they are even bigger, I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, my back by the end of the day is just shot. I was gonna tell you really quickly from each week. I know that if you guys are pregnant or have been pregnant and you look at the little apps or you have books, it compares it to like a fruit or the size of, you know, something tangible that you can look at and compare to the size of your baby. Week 13, the app that I'm using is the Bump app, and it's just that green little app you can find in the App Store. All of the ones that I use are free except for one. There was one that I think I paid like $2.99 for, but I really like that one. If you guys want a video of me talking about what baby apps I use or pregnancy apps, give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below, and I will definitely make sure to do that video. But one of the apps that I used is the Bump. It kind of compares the size of your baby to, like I said, something tangible like a fruit or a vegetable or something, so that you can kind of have like a reference of what it's looking like that week. So week 13, it's the size of a peach. Week 14 is the size of a lemon. Week 15 is the size of a navel orange, and then finally at week 16 it is the size of an avocado. The 16th week I wrote down is 4.6 inches and 3.5 ounces. So that kind of gives you an idea for the growth between weeks 13 through 16. Like I said, if you are pregnant, I really highly recommend that app. It's just a fun little visual, so I really like that one. Like I said, this one's probably going to be pretty short and pretty just to the point, but this one, I mean, honestly, weeks 13 through 16 were great. Pretty much all I had to update you guys on as far as this week goes. This one was going to be a quickie little pregnancy vlog, but I really wanted to make sure that I got this up on a Wednesday for you guys, since that is what I promised. That is basically it. If you guys have any questions like before, please leave me a comment. I'd be happy to answer and just kind of talk with you guys down in the comments, because I know tons and tons of people have questions, and like, you know, it's just kind of nice to talk to other moms or people who are pregnant or have been pregnant, and just, you know, kind of just talk to each other and get a feel for what's going on at what point in the pregnancy, because so many weird things are happening that you just like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I was going through this with no resources, like no internet, no apps, no books, no nothing. I would be freaking out, just like all the random things that are happening. So anyway, long story short, I would love to talk with you guys down in the comments down below, so definitely leave a comment, thumbs up this video for more pregnancy videos. I will see you next Wednesday for another pregnancy update. Okay, love you guys. Bye!